This is the ideal infodemic management process. In a perfect world that is COVID-19 free, what would the infodemic management process look like? You know, you would start with social listening to understand the public's concerns and misinformation. You would be delivering high quality health information. You'd be applying interventions, toolkits, and methods. You'd be countering misinformation and disinformation. You'd be monitoring the information environment and the responses to the information you're putting out in your interventions. You are supporting healthy behaviors and resilience to misinformation at the individual, community, and societal levels. And all of this is strengthening outbreak preparedness and response in the entire system with ongoing monitoring and real-time insights and strategy refinement. That's the ideal world. But we know this is not always possible in an emergency response or an LNOR, you know, where you have to come in and you have to immediately do something specific, such as deliver high quality health information before you have a social listening system set up, or you have to counter misinformation quickly, even before you have a system to be more thoughtful in the process by which you collect misinformation and try to find ways of addressing it. So this is the perfect world. Let's talk about what it must feel like right now in LNOR. Go to the next slide. So this is what emergency response actually looks and feels like. There's a lot of noise. It's difficult to sift out important information. You have competing priorities, differing lines of communication, unclear lines of authority. Everything is urgent and important all the time. And the data that you get is of uncertain provenance. And you will need to do several things at once. So nothing is linear, nothing is thoughtful. You are just trying to put out fires and keep your head above water long enough to try and figure out which way you're swimming. And so this is the reality of emergency response. There's going to be some variation on this theme if you're deployed in any kind of emergency situation. And I think it's particularly acute for infodemic management.